Now, with the Gaza crisis taking center stage globally, is the West facing a crisis of faith in Ukraine? While the war in Ukraine is in its 20th month, on one hand, France is re-evaluating its weapons transfer to Ukraine. On the other, Hungary is considering vetoing a €50 billion aid package from the European Union to the war-torn nation. Hungary has said that aid for Ukraine should be separate from the EU budget. A government representative even said that the EU needs a new strategy for Ukraine. And this is not Hungary's first opposition to an EU package. It had vetoed a similar aid proposal of €18 billion in 2023, earlier this year. Budapest later agreed to the package after getting concessions from the European Union. Now, responding to the talks of a Hungarian veto, EU officials have expressed dismay at what they have termed Budapest holding everyone hostage. The officials also reiterated their financial commitment to support Ukraine in the war. The EU has assured of a potential Plan B workaround to continue fiscally supporting Ukrainian forces. The bloc's executive has proposed an expanded budget to help Ukraine meet its logistical and humanitarian needs. The EU is scheduled to vote on the package on December 14th and 15th. However, given Hungarian Prime Minister Viktor Orban's close ties with Moscow, a potential veto is not being ruled out here. Besides Hungary, France is also reconsidering aid packages for Ukraine. In a press statement, French Defense Minister Sébastien Lecornu said Paris had no reason to transfer weapons from its own arsenal to Ukraine. He said the governments wanted Ukraine to purchase new howitzers from French companies who've been allocated funds. The minister added that these measures are necessary to prevent depletion of the French army's own arsenal. Then on the flip side, Romania inaugurated an international training hub for F-16 jet pilots on Monday, along with Ukrainian air crews. The hub will train teams from all allied nations. 7 Romanian pilots became the first trainees at the NATO-backed installment. Earlier in August, the US approved a plan to send F-16 fighter jets to Ukraine from Denmark and Netherlands. When asked about the status of the aircraft transfer, this is what Dutch Defense Minister had to say. Listen in.
Depends on the preparation on the Ukrainian side. They have to have trained pilots. They have to know how to do the maintenance, which means they have to have maintenance personnel. They have to have the infrastructure in place. And we also have to coordinate this with our partner, also, of course, with the United States, because it's an American capability.